It's the last Friday of the month, and that means we have another request for you guys. So I'm gonna grab the hat here, shuffle it up. And let's see, we have, this one's from Bill John, and it's for Hey There Delilah by the Plain White Tees. So let's give it a shot.
Hey there, Delilah, what's it like in New York City? You're 1,000 miles away, but girl, tonight you look so pretty, yes you do.
It's James here from GoodGuitarist.com, and today, by request, we're going to show you how to play Hey There Delilah by Plain White Tees. This song is going to use some really basic chord shapes, but there's a finger picking element to it, and we'll explain that shortly. But if you need any extra help with the chord shapes, I recommend checking out our ebook. It's available to all of our subscribers for free. There's a link down below, and that'll give you all the fundamentals, the basic chord shapes, give you a chance to practice chord switching. And if you've watched our videos before and you find that you enjoy learning with us, I'd really appreciate it if you could take a moment right now to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and leave a comment. Either way, we're going to get started with the chord shapes. Our first chord is going to be a D chord. And for reasons that we'll explain later, we're going to play our D chord like this. So we're actually going to modify it a bit. We're ignoring the top string. We only have to play those 3 notes of our D chord. Next, we have an F sharp minor chord. And once again, this isn't the regular, usual big F sharp minor bar chord. In the same way we weren't playing the regular D, but we still called it a D chord, we're going to play F sharp minor, and it looks something like that. And in the verse, we're going to go between that modified D chord and that modified F sharp minor chord, and it'll look something like this. So see, we leave our first finger down and kind of just pivot, and that way we can get a really clean chord switch when we're doing the finger picking. So if this is confusing, just watch a little bit more. Once we show you how the finger picking goes down, this will make a lot more sense. Anyways, the other chords that we're going to be using in this section are the B minor chord, and that's a full bar chord here. If you need any extra help, there's a link down below to our bar chord series. You can check that out. There's a G chord, and finally, an A chord. And I like playing my A chord with one finger like this. So now that we've taken a look at the chords, let's figure out the order that we're going to play them in. Before we get started, I just want to mention there's going to be one part where we change the bass note of B minor. So we'd be playing our B minor, 1, 2, 3, and then we take our index finger off and pluck the bass note, which is just going to be A. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we move on. So keep that in mind, and let's try this together, just downstrokes only, going through all the chord shapes. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one sounds a bit thin, it's just 3 notes in each chord. Bass note, so before moving on, make sure that you can play it like that, just downstrokes, counting along, making sure that you're getting nice clean chord switches and changing right on the beat. And once you've done that, we can add the rhythm part, which sounds like this. So it's kind of a combination of finger picking and strumming. What I'm doing there is anchoring my hand by lightly touching the highest string, either touching our middle finger or our ring finger to it, whatever one you want. And then we're going to be plucking the bass note, which changes on each chord. On D, that's the bass note. And then we're going to be doing upstrokes with our finger. So you got to remember 3 things. We anchor, we play the bass note with our thumb, and we do upstrokes with our finger. And all we're going to do is thumb, finger, thumb, finger, thumb, finger. Just do that 4 times on each chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's pretty pretty straightforward. We just need to know our bass notes for each chord. For D, it's going to be the D string. For F sharp minor, same string. For B minor, it's right there. For A, and for G. And that's just the lowest note of each chord. So if you know the lowest note of each chord, you know the bass note, and it's pretty simple to figure it out from there. And remember that B minor / A chord that we ran across before? All you have to remember is there's no upstroke after hitting that A bass note. So it goes like this. 2, 3, 4. So I didn't do an upstroke. Other than that, it's going to be really straightforward. We just go thumb, finger, thumb, finger. We just do that 4 times on each chord. So let's try that together now with the chords from the verse. 1, 2, 3, 4. For the chorus, there's no additional chords. We're just going to keep using the same ones. And for the most part, we're just switching from D to B minor. Now, we are going to change the bass notes a little. So we're going to be playing our D chord. Oh, what you do. Right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're not doing an upstroke after that, just like before. And then we switch. B minor. 1, 2, 3. And here we're going to change our bass note to this 4th fret of the A string and then grab the D chord at the same time. So that's a bit tricky. We have our B minor chord, 1, 2, 3, change the bass note, go to there, and then we're ready for beat 4, 4, and then we just repeat that whole thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2. And if you're having trouble making that switch, well, when I'm playing that bass note as I pluck it, that's when I'm moving my fingers to the D chord. So first, I focus on plucking that string right on the beat, and then I work on getting those fingers at their landing spot. Eventually, you should be able to just make that chord shape all at once, but if you're having trouble, break it down into 2 motions. First that bass note, then that D chord. And remember to leave your middle finger down when you're doing that. And you could just practice over and over again, just B minor to D. And the rest is pretty straightforward, so let's just try this together now. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the last part is the bridge, and there's no surprises here. Just like before, every time we see one of those /A, we just want to play the bass note with no upstroke after it. Other than that, we've done all this stuff before, so I think we're ready to just try it together. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's how you play Hey There Delilah by Plain White T's. I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and if you did, I'd really appreciate it if you took a moment to subscribe to our channel, like the video, leave a comment, and if you need any extra help with the chords or any of the fundamentals of rhythm guitar, I highly recommend and would greatly appreciate it if you took a look at our ebook, which is free to all of our subscribers. You'll find a link down below. Other than that, we'll see you next time.